Hello, my name is Abby, and welcome back to the Space Exploration Agency. We are back with a good old Interplanetary Travel Stage, which we started to refuel in the last episode, and so it finally has some fuel again and can perform some changes to its trajectory, because I like to cancel out the inclination to Kerbal's equator so that it's a little bit easier to rendezvous with the Interplanetary Travel Stage once we launch the next fuel delivery in a couple of minutes from now. And yeah, for this purpose I've already prepared a maneuver that is coming up in 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and this maneuver will cancel out the inclination to Kerbal's equator, so I can now point the spacecraft toward the maneuver node. And okay, we can do a quick time warp. Well, I'm using those two low thrust nuclear rocket engine, and it's been a while since I last used them. Maybe 20 seconds before the maneuver node could be the right time to begin the burn. It's a 140 meters per second burn, and well, not quite spot on, but still good enough. And yeah, I will keep the spacecraft pointed toward the anti-normal marker on the nav wall, because the maneuver node, or the marker of the maneuver node, will start to drift away throughout the burn, and I just like to change the inclination. I don't like to change anything else of my orbit, and so I will just keep it pointed toward the anti-normal marker. Alright, looking good, and indeed the marker of the maneuver node starts to drift away, but that's not a problem. Okay, just a couple of seconds and stop. Okay, so how are we doing? I can set the moon as my target, and we have 0.1. Alright, this is perfect. Okay, unset the target again. Good, this is perfect. And yeah, we are approaching the launch window for the next fuel delivery. Once the Interplanetary Travel Stage has basically reached this tip of the desert, we have the right launch window, and so I can now return to the Space Center and prepare the next fuel delivery. Okay, to the launch pad. And I will launch again the supply Mark V, and I have learned again in the last episode that it's easier to fly this rocket without the help of SAS, as SAS will just cause a lot of wobble, a huge wobble effect. And yeah, so I will launch this rocket right away with SAS disabled, so it will be quite an exciting ascent, as I have to keep the rocket pointed straight manually. And okay, now I can set the Interplanetary Travel Stage as my target. The throttle setting is okay, so yeah, we are ready for liftoff, and now we just have to wait that our launch window opens up. And okay, now the spacecraft is in the right position. So in 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Here we go. Woohoo, that's fantastic. Another successful launch from the launch pad at Kerbal Space Center. Okay, looking good, looking really good. Now I need to make sure that the ascent is working out perfectly. Okay, I can begin my gravity turn. Good, okay. Yeah, it's really important to fly this thing without SAS, or we will have a lot of wobbliness. Okay, now I need to make sure that I keep this rocket straight. Very good. So we can expedite a little bit the gravity turn. I like to reach the 45-degree mark on the nav ball at the 10-kilometer altitude mark, but I don't think that I can do this. Okay, now we can jettison those SRBs, throttle the main engines up. Okay, this is good. Okay. Looking good. And yeah, now I can expedite the gravity turn. Get to the 45-degree marker. Very good. Easy. And once we reach 30 kilometers altitude, I will turn over to 25-degree marker on the nav ball. I really have to focus on this tiny little dot in the nav ball, so yeah, maybe I need some better control or better instruments to fly a rocket without SAS. Okay, now we are even getting some compression heating. And okay, looking good, looking really good. So come on, stay straight. Okay, good. How are we doing? Okay. Oh dear, don't wander off. Okay. Yeah, we are a little bit ahead. This is good. So I like to insert the spacecraft into a bit higher orbit. So we are now at 106 kilometers. No. Okay, let's switch SAS on to stop this spacecraft from rotating around. Doesn't like to stop. Okay, finally we are getting it under control. Yeah, once the engines are, or once we have main engine cut off, the spacecraft will start to rotate around. And okay, soon we are out of the atmosphere, which is good. Okay, now we are out of the atmosphere, and so I can now jettison the fairing. Very good. Okay, so I'm on a little bit a higher orbit, which is good. And now I like to prepare the orbit insertion burn. Maybe I can prepare a rendezvous right away. Okay, 95. Then I would be still ahead. Okay, so I need to raise the orbit a bit more. 113 kilometers over there. 114. Okay, let's go for this. And then I can prepare the rendezvous once I am in orbit. Okay, this is good. I can now begin the slow process of rotating the spacecraft around. Maybe I will switch on those reaction wheels now to make it a little bit easier to rotate the spacecraft around. Alright, good. Okay, yeah, it was really amazing and exciting to fly this thing without the help of SAS. So this was cool. Okay, now I can do a quick time warp. And we are ready. So here we go. Now we can insert the spacecraft into orbit. I need to pay attention that I'm not inserting the central core booster into an orbit. I like to have it fall back into the atmosphere. Okay, let's easy. Let's cut it here. All right, and goodbye. Okay. Hello. Upper stage. Woohoo! And full throttle. Okay. Looking good. So how are we doing? And stop. Stop. Okay, good. So 128. This is good. Let's close this. And yeah, there we are still ahead. Now I need to see, is there a point where I can then... Yeah, yes. Okay. 4.8. Do we have an inclination? A little bit, okay. Can I get this a little bit more spot on? 5.3. 4, 2.9, 2.5, 2.3, 2.8, 3.3. Okay. 1.8. Alright. Oh, wait. Can I, when I do the burn right here, and this is the ascending node, so when I do this maybe, will I get it then even more spot on? 1.1. 800 meters? 800 meters. Okay, let's go for 800 meters. Fantastic. Alright. This is cool. And now I can deploy the solar arrays. Very good. So yeah, it's now much easier to rendezvous with it. And oh wow, we will do the rendezvous right after the first orbit. That's cool. That's efficient. That's really efficient. Cool. I like it. Okay, 10 minutes to go. And yeah, for the launch, as I had to focus so much on this tiny nav ball, it would be sometimes really cool to have more refined instruments to control a spacecraft, especially if you like to do maybe a cockpit view landing or so. This would be really amazing to have some more refined controls and instruments. Well, I know there are modifications that add some cool additional instruments to the cockpit view, but it would be nice if something like this would exist for the vanilla Kerbal Space Program. And okay. Executing the maneuver and stop. Okay, how are we doing? What is this? 1.8 kilometers. Alright, this is perfect. So, coming up in... Okay, we will then enter the shadow. Okay, this is sad. It's really sad that I can't get this thing a little bit earlier, but oh well, oh well. So in 18 minutes. So let's add a maneuver there. Okay. There's the moon, there's our target. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Easy. And stop. Okay, so how is this looking? Yeah, we are not directly pointing toward the target. Okay. Maybe I will... Yeah, I think I will cancel out the relative velocity and go for a direct approach then. So let's do this. Let's start the burn. Bringing this up a bit. Good, 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 good. And this is looking good. Let's rotate the spacecraft around so that it's pointing towards our target. Okay, we are still about 2 kilometers away from it, so let's go for 20 meters per second of relative velocity. Okay, good. Okay, 20.7. Very good. Let's turn the spacecraft around. Oh, I haven't deployed all these solar arrays. Good. Okay. Yeah, so down there is Kerbal Space Center. So indeed, after about one orbit, I'm rendezvousing with my target. That's cool. That's really efficient, and it's so much more easy when I don't have to care about inclinations and so on. When I just can go for the rendezvous. So this is a little bit easier. Okay, let's come to a stop. Easy. Okay, stop, okay. Docking mode. I like to have maybe this docking port as my target. So now I need to rotate around. Oh, no. Good, like so. I'm a bit in a hurry because soon we will have orbital sunset and then we are in the darkness, which would be bad. Yeah, we have some time left. We have some time left that we can see what we are doing. Okay, I like to complete the docking maneuver before we are in the shadow of Kerbal. Okay, let's slow this thing down again. Good. Okay. Rotate it around. Looking good, like so maybe. Yeah, like so, this is good. Okay. Okay, getting pretty close to orbital sunset. Down there's Kerbal Space Center, very cool. And I think the biggest challenge is to get the Interplanetary Travel Stage to the moon. I mean, yeah, low thrust nuclear rocket engines. Not sure. Maybe I need to do a test burn then, or so to configure the navigation computer that it indicates the right time it will take to complete the burn to reach the moon. Okay, easy, easy. Hope I'm not too close when I rotate the spacecraft around. Okay, let's come to a stop. Easy, easy. Okay, good. Yep, this is perfect. This is more or less perfect. Alright. Now directly facing toward the... We're about to... Experiencing, yeah, orbital sunset. Okay, I need to go a little bit sideways. Okay, very good. Ha! Perfect. Okay, this is good. This is really good. No. Keep SAS running. So, before I will continue all this refueling operation, I think we can orbit around Kerbal and return to the sunlight so that we can see both spacecraft. And sunrise. Perfect. Okay, now we can continue to refuel the Interplanetary Travel Stage. Very good. Okay. We haven't managed to completely refuel it. This is interesting, so we need to grab some fuel from down here. Okay, there's some fuel left in there. Maybe I will fly this spacecraft to the science station and deliver some of its fuel to the science station so that the science station has some more fuel available again. So I don't want to deorbit it right away. And I think, I think I like to bring in some monopropellant. Okay. Okay, I have some monopropellant left. This is good. So the Interplanetary Travel Stage is now refueled completely. That's good. And we are there and the moon is there. So maybe I can make it to the launch window. This would be good. Okay, let's undock. SAS on, RCS on. Let's drift a bit away from it. Okay, good. Now back to the Interplanetary Travel Stage. Set the moon as my target. And add maneuver maybe here. Okay. Collision course, okay. 11 kilometers, okay, this would be perfect. Coming up in 7.5 minutes, okay. Right now I would be burning towards Kerbal. I just like to do a very, very short test burn, though, full throttle and cut. Okay, it says 5.5 minutes. Wow, okay. Those low thrust nuclear rocket engines are really problematic. Okay, this means well, I think I will start around 2.5 minutes before the maneuver node. Alrighty then. So let's do this. Yeah, this is another problem of those nuclear rocket engines. Yeah, they are really efficient and this is really amazing, but they result in an unbalanced fuel tank and okay, now I can begin the burn, woohoo. Yeah, they result in an unbalanced fuel tank as they consume only liquid fuel and yeah, they have only low thrust, and this is also a thing I dislike about interplanetary travel. Well, of course, I can use normal engines, so very, very powerful engines, but then I need so much more fuel, and yeah, now I have to endure this long burn, and I think we will now enjoy a quick time lapse of this burn, and I will bring you back in once we are getting closer to the end of this translunar burn. Okay, we are coming up on the end of this burn, and I'm really excited if I will end with a rendezvous with the moon or if I have to do some minor correction burns, because right now it looks as I would be a little bit off and I won't get the exact trajectory I have planned. So we will see. Just a couple of seconds to go, and okay, there is easy. Let's cut it there. Oh, dang it! What was this again? Navigation computer, why are you letting me down again? Really? Was this necessary? Was this necessary to let me down again? So what happens if I continue the burn? Will this then change to what I like to see, or will this result in something weird? Okay. Oh, ha, perfect. Okay, So let's close this. Alright, we are en route to the moon, but right now we are on a collision course with the moon. So this is, well, it's good that we are on the way to the moon, but it's not that good that we will collide with it. So what happens if I, okay, no, if I do this, then, no, I need to, wait, it was too much. This was way too much. Okay, let's close this again. And I said let's close this again. All right. No, this has not the desired effect. I think I just need to do a small retrograde burn. Am I right? Well, then the navigation computer starts to freak out. Okay, well, I think I can fix this once I have reached the sphere of influence of the moon. So, that's good, that's good. Alright, we are on the Interplanetary Travel Stage, is now en route to the moon. This is fantastic. And yeah, we have already consumed quite a bunch of fuel, which is sad, but I think it's still more efficient than doing this with normal engines. And yeah, I think we will still have enough fuel in orbit around the moon. At least I hope this will be the result of this. And yeah, as you can see, we now have already an unbalanced fuel tank, so maybe I really should get rid of the idea of using that interplanetary travel station and I should go for a more inefficient way or so. But yeah, we will see. So, you are en route to the moon. The first habitat module is on the way to the moon. What should I do with the supply ship Mark V? Well, it's right now on the opposite side of the science station. So it needs a couple of orbits to catch up with it. Okay, let's switch to the habitat module. Alright. It's basically in the middle between Kerbal and the moon right now. It will have a moon encounter in 3 hours and 11 minutes. Okay, this is good. So let's warp there for now. 3 hours. Okay, this is good. Yeah, let's fly out there. Goodbye, Kerbal. And slowly the landing site is getting closer to sunrise again. This is good. Okay, we have now arrived. This is good. We are now in the sphere of influence of the moon. So I like now to add a maneuver there. I can worry about the way or the rendezvous with the lander later on. Okay, this is a good capture burn. Coming up in 1 hour and 37 minutes. So, wait, the supply ship seems to be quite close to the station. Let me just switch to it. Or has it even overtaken the station? Oh yeah, it has overtaken the station. Okay, I think I missed a little bit the opportunity to rendezvous with it, but let's see. Let's have an marker there. So this is my target. We have a slight inclination, which is not so bad. Okay, I would be ahead of it. Okay, that's problematic. So I need to go... Wait. If I do this... wait. There was something. 23 kilometers. Why? Okay, Can I fix this somehow? 27. 46. 28. The inclination the problem? Okay, this is bad. I barely missed the opportunity to rendezvous with the science station. Okay, this is bad. So when I do the... Oh, wait. There was something promising. 44. 16. Okay, getting closer. This could be... Can I somehow fix this? Okay, 12 kilometers. I would be way ahead of it. Okay, Well, I think I just have to, because it gets more and more inefficient what I'm doing here, so... Yeah, maybe I just have to wait a long time that the right window opens again, because... Yeah, this is now getting really inefficient. Okay, was a nice try. Unfortunately, I really missed the right opportunity by just a couple of minutes. Okay. So, was a nice try, was really a nice try. Heat shield delivery probe or interplanetary travel stage. I think I should rename you. When will you arrive in the sphere of influence of the moon? In 36 minutes. Okay, this is good. So you will arrive there before I have to execute the capture burn. And now I'd just like to rename. Okay, you are now, how should I call you? You are now fuel delivery, maybe? Yeah, let's call it like so for now. Okay, let's bring you to the sphere of influence of the moon as well and change... Well, then let's find out how we can make sure that you are not impacting the moon. Kerbal moon. Okay. The construction site is still in the shadow, but soon we will have sunrise there, so it's good that we have the rover and the first module in the sphere of influence of the moon. And okay, we are now on a collision course, so I need to do something like this to stop this from happening. Okay, 21 kilometers is good. It's a small burn. This way. I can execute it right away. So let's do this. Okay. Very good. And stop. Good. So we are no longer impacting the moon. That's good. And you will... wait. I can prepare your arrival as well. So... No, not moon base. 1 hour and 27 minutes. Okay, capture burn. Very good. Okay, yeah, this is good. So, 1 hour 27 minutes, and now let's switch to the habitat module. 57 minutes, alright. Okay. So much going on in lunar orbit. That's cool. Okay, easy, easy, easy. Don't overshoot. Okay. Couple of minutes. How long will this burn last for the old Interplanetary Travel Stage? I think this could be a minute-long burn or so. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's insert this thing into an orbit around the moon. Very good. And stop. A bit more and... okay, stop. Very good. So this thing is now in orbit around the moon. Perfect. So now let's go over to the fuel delivery and let's do the same. Yeah, 248. I think this will... more than a minute, so I think I have to start maybe 45 seconds before the burn, or before the maneuver. Easy. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Looking good. And... here we go. Yeah, more or less spot on. This was good. That was good. Okay. So, 2 spacecraft have arrived around the moon. That's good. 2 additional spacecraft are now in orbit around the moon. They're the good old moon base. Maybe there's our habitat module up there. I'm not quite sure. Is there the habitat module? No, the supply ship Mark V, which we can see there. Alright, good. Very good. Okay. We're almost there. Beautiful view over to Kerbal. Very cool. Okay, just a couple of seconds. And stop. Okay, was this now very efficient or not? I'm not quite sure. I think maybe there are better ways to deliver this fuel, because yeah, I lost a lot of fuel to get this fuel out here. So I'm not quite sure. Was this good? Was this bad? I don't know. So okay, the habitat is there, the moon-based rover is there, the fuel delivery is here, the lander and the supply ship is there. So wow, so many spacecraft in orbit. And with this, we have reached the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode. Until then, my name is Abby. See you!